first is to identify, what am I feeling? What am I feeling within me? Now it's not who's to blame, who's at fault, what are you going to do? What can you do? No, 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 no. Let's take this journey within. What am I feeling? Is it anger? Then maybe sadness. Then maybe the sense of fear that I wouldn't survive. Then the sense of fear that my babies wouldn't be okay. What's underneath that? What's underneath that, Ama? And then the deep hurt that I experienced as a child with my own parents and their situation, right? Because my parents were divorced. And this was my mother's number one worry. I don't have enough. And I am so stressed. And allowing myself to be present with those deep, deep, unprocessed emotions, then that allowed myself to feel, because all emotions want is to be felt. Emotions are biologically designed to come in, be felt, and then they leave. That's their design. It's when we don't feel our emotions that we literally traumatize ourselves, because we store that energy and it stays stuck in our cells and in our cellular memory. And then we tuck it away, but it's energy. It needs an outlet. It's going to seek for a way out. And that way out is by unconsciously, because we don't do this consciously, recreating situations and events that are a vibrational match to the original event. Because in essence, there's an unmet need that was never looked at, that was never seen. So then that's the second part. Once I identify and I take the journey, what am I feeling underneath the anger? What am I feeling underneath the sadness? Because there's layers of emotions usually. And if I can see at the core where I can feel it the most, or what evokes a stronger emotion for me, then my next question is, what did I need? What did I need as that little girl? What did I need the most? I needed to feel safe. I needed to feel okay. I needed to feel that I was worthy enough of being cared for. I needed to feel that I was valuable, because as a child, I felt as a burden. I felt like I was a heavy burden on my mom and then on my dad. And of course, there's layers of stories there. And that was those were the stories, which is why I don't want to get into the stories, because the powerful thing was learning how to own those emotions. They're my emotions, because they were happening inside of me. The situations did happen, but because this is energy within me, it is only within my dominion to take ownership and give myself what I needed. So that's the third step. Now that I've identified what seemed to have been missing from a higher consciousness, and from everything that I've learned, from everything that I've been able to see and study, now I can turn to this aspect of me that felt unprovided for. And I can say to that little, I am your parent now. And it is an honor. It is my absolute joy to provide for you. What do you need? I will keep us safe. I can be the adult for you now. And it's okay. And in that connection comes the integration of that energy, of that emotion. And that opens up for my divine self to rush in